Hi, this is my first video upload, and I wanted to come and do a quick upload about the Return of the Curls Hair Expo that happened in Richmond a few weeks ago on July 28th. And I didn't want to, this is going to be like a supplement to my blog. I'm not big on making videos of myself because I hate to hear myself talk. But this was the easier way to go as opposed to taking pictures, uploading, and then typing. So, one video upload. I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet because it is super late and I'm super tired. So, benefit of going to the natural hair to any type of expo is you get swag. You find things that you've been looking for, that you've wanted to try, and you can get them at hopefully either a discounted rate or a special, and you can take it home right there. No shipping and handling. So I'm going to work from the best thing, not the best thing, but what I really wanted and was looking forward to back. So number one, I got me some Karen's Body Beautiful. I have seen so many people See, I'm tired. I have seen so many people do reviews on her products on YouTube, and I wanted to try her products, but I didn't want to have to pay shipping and handling. So she is the reason why I actually decided to buy the ticket to go to the expo, because this was not the first year, but this is my first time going. And I've never been to any type of hair expo, and it was a great event, and I will be going again. So, from Karen's Body Beautiful, and she had a special when you buy two, you get one free. I went to buy one, and I came home with three, but one of them was free. So, hey, I got her Sweet Ambrosia Leave-In Conditioner, as well as the Hair Blossom Moisture Mist. And from what she said, and actually I didn't speak to her, I spoke to one of her representatives, and I am not finding her, Shantae. Trying to find her name. And both of these are leave-in conditioners. The Sweet Ambrosia is labeled as a leave-in conditioner. And then she said the Hair Blossom Moisture Mist could also be used as a leave-in conditioner. Leave-ins are the only open area in my regimen where I'm still trying to find something that works well with my hair. And so hopefully these will work well. I haven't got anything that doesn't work, but I'm still looking. So I'm ready to stop looking. So maybe one of these will be the key. But I got the Sweet Ambrosia and the Cranberry Cocktail fragrance, and the Hair Blossom Moisture Mist in Pomegranate Guava. And then I got, dropped it. Then I got also her Luscious Locks Hair Mask Deep Conditioning Treatment. I don't have a lot of deep conditioners, especially not hair mask. I have the Shea Moisture hair mask, hair purification mask, and then I use the Organic Roots Stimulator Replenishing Conditioner. So I'm still looking for hair mask, and this actually doesn't have any kind of smell to it, so which is fine. So that was Karen's Body Beautiful. Then when you first came into the door while you were there, you got a bag full of free stuff. And for the most part, full-size free stuff. So that was also, you know what, I'm going to do that last because there's quite a bit. I'm going to do the free stuff last. Second thing I got was also some Coils by Nature, and this is the Nourishing Hair and Body Butter in Tropical Splendor, which smells so delicious. I'm into smelly, edible smells, so this is so delicious. And then I got the My Honey Child by Darcy's Botanicals, and this is the Caribbean Hair Cream. And I cannot remember the name of the girl who was the vendor for these products, but she did have these were on special, and everything in her booth was 20% off. So that was a good buy. Then I ran into a friend of mine from college who had a booth, and I couldn't believe that she was there. I hadn't seen her since graduation or since I left college, and she remembered my name, which is not an easy thing to do because it's a popular name, but people jack it up. So from her, I got a masquerade mask ring, and these cute blue earrings, which are just right up my alley. So, and these were, you couldn't beat the price with the stick. I got both of those for $7. The rings were on sale for $2 and the earrings were $5. Can't beat it. Then I went to this booth that I was going to pass by, but what caught me was they had some Oops soaps, where they had made soaps and the bar cut was irregular, and so the soaps they were selling for $1, and they were these funny, funky shapes with different kinds of smells and things. And I liked some of the smells, but they didn't have any packaging to put them in except for a brown paper bag wrapped in tissue paper. Soap has oils in it. This would have been a mess by the time I left. So, excuse me, I went and kept looking at the table, and lo and behold, they had some cool basil body and hair butter. And the name, I don't know if I said the name already, but it's Brown Sugar Naturals. And I'm so into basil scents. And this smells like heaven. Oh my gosh. Every time I say I'm going to open it and act like cool and calm and like I've smelled it before, it's not a big deal. It's a big deal. It's awesome. So that was that. Then you have the free stuff. When I walked in, this is the second free bag that I got. This was from Organics. And in this bag were plenty of things. I'm going to run through them quickly. I'm sorry for the speed, but like I said, it's late and I'm tired. This is the Shea Butter from Organics, Africa's Best for Kids. It's detangling moisturizing lotion. Both of these are thermal radiance heat protectants, different kind of heat protectants. I have not used heat on my hair in over a year. Who knows if or when I will use these. Push come to shove, I'll give them to my mom. She's processed, but she perms her hair, but she can still use a heat protectant. Hair mayonnaise. What is this? Texture My Way Curl Keeper Moisturizing Hair Lotion. And some of their olive oil leave-in, which I'm just realizing I've never seen before, so maybe that will work too. And then this I've never heard of, but it's Aunt Jackie's Curls and Coils, and it's an In Control. I'm trying to do this way so you can see as I'm saying it. In Control Moisturizing and Softening Conditioner, Oh So Clean Moisturizing and Softening Shampoo, Not On My Watch, Instant Detangling Therapy. We'll see how instant that is. Curl La La Defining Curl Custard. So I'm excited to try these. I'm going to check out the ingredients, which are not listed. So I guess I'll go to their website to get that information, because there is not a stitch of ingredient on this. Okay, didn't realize that. So I'll be doing some research on that. Then more free stuff. Curls was there. They were also one of the sponsors, I think. If I'm wrong, sorry. And so I got some of their Curl Jealousy, Curl Gel, and Shine Serum with holds, and they had plenty, so the girl told me I could take 2. So I took 2. We'll see how they work. Then, when you first come into the door, when I first came into the door, I was given this bag with a big, beautiful texture sticker on the front. And inside this bag was a lot of stuff. First, I had 3 full-size free products. One is the Beautiful Textures Moisture Butter Whipping Curl Cream. I already have one of these. I have not opened them yet, so based on what that is like, if I like it, I might keep it. If I don't, I'll give it away. I have plenty of friends who are transitioning and have done their big chop who would love to get some free products. Then I got Motions shampoo and conditioner it's their Naturally You line. I'm going to check out the ingredients in detail on these. I'm going to Google what I don't understand, because Motions and I have not been friends since I stopped processing my hair. So we'll see how these work or what's in them if I decide to use them. Check my blog. The information will be there. Then I got some Eden Body Works Peppermint Tea Tree shampoo and conditioner, which I've been wanting to try this line. I haven't bought it yet, even though it's available at every Walmart. More curls, cashmere curls. Oh, and there's a coupon on here for 20% off on their website. Ampro olive oil style olive oil gel. Still also a pretty good size, and I'm going to use this. I haven't met a gel I don't like. I'm an 80s baby. And this is Alakay Naturals Aloe Berry Styling Gel, so we'll see how that works as well. And there's a coupon on there also that I probably won't get to use because it expires next week. And then these are Goody Stay Put Hold rubber, not rubber bands, but hair ties. And so that's great to have. My hair is just to the point where it's like long enough that I can actually pull it back. Didn't realize that until like by accident. It's a good thing. And I got some Not Today by Kinky Curly, which I have been wanting to try, but I didn't want to have to pay for and not like it. So now I don't have to. So I'll try this in the winter in my homemade leave-in, and we'll see how that works. So that is pretty much everything. I got a couple of other coupons, but they're really coupons that you have to go into the stores for Rue 21 to use. So that is everything. And this, like I said, it was Return of the Curls, brought to Richmond, VA by Kenya Kelly, and she really did a good job. This was not her first year doing it, but this was my first year going. I've never been to a hair expo before. I haven't done any kind of expo since I was probably in high school, which was scary to say, probably a good 15, 20 years ago. It's really scary to say. Not 20, not yet, but close. So anyway, but it was a really good day. Plenty of vendors. Beautiful Brown Baby Doll was there. Shea Moisture was there with a celebrity stylist, or a stylist to celebrities. I missed out on her info session, her, talk to you session, because I wanted to see Beautiful Brown Baby Doll. So for me, that was fun. And then there were, vendors and stylists, salons from the Richmond area who had their spots. So it was a good day. It was a very good day. I had a good time. There was a fashion show that I did not stay for because my responsibilities changed, so I had to dip out early. But I was there from about 9:15 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. It was a busy, long day, but it was well worth it. So if you've never been before and you're in Richmond, I would suggest going. This was, like I said, since it was my first one, I will be doing another one. There are expos in North Carolina. There are expos in the Tidewater area. This will not be the last, and I will not just be going to them in Richmond because I want to see now what other people have. Can't guarantee that I'm ever going to make it to Atlanta because that's just a lot of traffic. I'm not into that. I've been to Atlanta a couple of times. Neither time did I enjoy the traffic. Driving's okay. I hate traffic. So anyway, I'm rambling. But that's it. So I will post, as I use products, I will post updates on my blog. And if I don't ever make another video, it was good talking to you. If I do, see you next time. For now, good night and be blessed.